Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeShop.com. I have been away at school and there's a couple things that need to be unboxed, so let's just get into this. So this is a PVC coated puzzle. I'm going to do this one second and talk about this. This is the, I guess, prototype. I don't know if I should call it prototype because it will be released like ASAP. This is the MGC Elite. So there's MGC, MGC version 2, and then MGC Elite. The version 1 had very rounded pieces. It was stickered. I really like it. It felt like an old school puzzle, kind of bubbly, almost Oolong like. The version 2 was much faster, much more like a modern puzzle, like maybe something similar to a Volk. Now this one is quite different. Okay. There's a lot of different things about this. Let's talk about it. First off, size. So I don't know where my caliper is, but it looks to be about 15.5 millimeters. The pieces, already looking at this, I don't even need to pull out the other one because I know what these look like. This is very similar to the version 1. This is almost exactly how it was shaped. So I like that they're going back to the version 1 design. It was a really nice bubbly feel. I guess if I want to compare it to something more modern, it would be the Yuxiao Pro. That it has that sort of feeling to it. Now already this feels really nice, strong magnets. And oh, the arrows are pointing in. Interesting. Okay, so I'll go through this. A couple things. There's two different types of magnet strengths, and you adjust it by this right here. On a side note, real quick, this is just going to be more of an overview. I don't have a lot of time to do editing, and I have some big things I need to do that are not cube related. So I apologize for this delay. I have a year left getting my master's degree, so I have some other stuff I need to work on right now, but I'm going to show you this and then I'll do a bigger review later. So there's an arrow there that's kind of hard to see. I'll take a photo of it and put that photo on screen. But when the arrow points in, I've heard that is a lighter magnet strength. And when the arrow points out, it's a stronger magnet strength. And you can just do it. There'll be a tool that comes with it. But let's see what this is like. I'm just going to adjust all of these right now. Very easy to turn. I pushed in pretty hard that first time and it was not necessary at all. Come on, turn. There we go. Oh, these are pointing out. So where are the other ones pointing in? Oh, that's kind of cool. So you actually have, those are in, those are out. Okay, so I'm almost assuming you could have, yeah, you have 3 different magnet settings, not just 2. And what I mean by that is that all the arrows pointing in would be the lightest. 1 pointing out would be the next one. Okay, they actually, 3 out of 4 are pointing out. If you have 1 pointing in and 1 pointing out, then it will be a little bit stronger. And then if you have them all pointing out, it will be the strongest. And you know I like some strong magnets. So I'm going to make sure they're all pointing out and try that first, and then I go from there. But this is very, very easy to do. I almost like this better than the clicky ones that we've seen in a couple other puzzles, because that, although you can do it with your hand, it's a little awkward to do. This is actually very nice. Okay, so these are the strongest magnets. Wow, that's very strong. Very similar to... It's kind of like the GTS3, but I feel like this is a lot lighter. This is a very fast-turning puzzle. Okay, so then we have these other things inside of here. This blue tension system. And what this is like, I would say, is something with Moyu, where this blue part compresses the spring. And you can do it by hand from what I've heard, so let's find out. So you can go 1, yeah, that's easy to do, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that seemed to have reset there, and then if I do it again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it goes back. Okay, now you might not be able to see it, but I'm going to try to get an angle to that. Oh, there's numbers on there too. Okay, I didn't see those numbers before. And it's really loud outside, so maybe you're hearing stuff outside. But the spring is actually compressing inside of there, and you can see the compression. I'm going to go, so this is all on the weakest right now. All of these are on 1. So it's a very light, very fast. Too fast for me at the moment. I almost would like tighter tensions. So let's do this. I'm going to tighten the tensions, and then I'm going to adjust the springs. So I'm going to do a half a turn on each side. I'm using a flathead screwdriver, but a Phillips head is actually what's needed. This just just barely fits, so we are good. I really like these shades. They're all very nice with fluorescent and then kind of a medium red and blue. But okay, so tighter tensions, good. I think some lubrication would be really good with this, but let's see what happens if I turn these all the way up. Can I turn it go backwards? No, it's only clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, did I just reset it? Oh, it's already at 1, so I don't need to say 1. I need to say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can actually, before I do it, you can see the angle of this compared to that one is different. That is quite springy. What the elasticity change does, it can slow it down a lot. Without a doubt, it can slow it down. But the reason I like it really high elasticity is the springiness of it. The reason why you shouldn't really be checking corner cutting by doing this and saying, oh, corner cutting's great. There we go. Cube is perfect. Because almost any cube can cut over 45 degrees. But I personally like to tension it so it won't do that anymore. Because when you're actually solving, the cube gets misshapen. And corner cutting at a misshapen cube does not really work as well as corner cutting when it's straight. With high elasticity, it'll keep a cube shape more easily. Okay, so this is so far really, really nice feeling, really nice turning. I have yet to do a solve, so let's get some solves done. I've got, okay, magnets are on the highest strength, elasticity is on the highest strength. That was weird. Oh, not a good one. Okay, so I did quite a bit. I did 12 solves instead of 5. And just kind of need to kind of break in a little bit and figure out how to turn it. So at first I had a little bit of locking because it's a little more bubbly than other puzzles. It is a little more reminiscent of the version 1, but it kind of what I feel like I wish the version 2 was, where it's a version 1 but stickerless and a little bit smoother and faster, and then adjustable magnets, adjustable elasticity. But it's a very smooth puzzle. There's a little bit of bumpiness to it because of the magnets, but there's not really much else getting in the way of it turning. Everything's kind of smooth. There's some tracks in it, but you don't have crazy other things going on. Really nice puzzle. I'm going to be using this a lot. I definitely like the feeling of it. It feels more solid than the version 2. Here's the version 1. A little more hollow sounding. Yeah, it's definitely much more reminiscent of the version 1. So anyways, that's sort of my general overview of it. Really, really nice. This is going to be a super popular one. I don't know about price. It should be sometime out soon, but price is something that I have no idea. I can't imagine it being a lot compared to puzzles like GAN and even some of the more U ones. So look out for this. if you want a nice magnetic puzzle with adjustable magnets, adjustable elasticity, this is fantastic. Really, really do like this. So thank you very much, SpeedCubeShop, sending this over. Yeah, and I guess there will be actually a tool for the magnets and everything to do that, so you don't need a screwdriver to use it. But anyways, again, thank you very much. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Hit like, subscribe for more content like this in the future, and as always, stop by SpeedCubeShop.com for more news and reviews.